everyone.
Hi everybody. Welcome to Shaping Memories and welcome to Cooking. My name is Paige. This is Cynthia. And welcome to our kitchen, right? We're gonna make we're gonna make 2 dips and an appetizer. I guess it's all appetizers, right? All made with dairy. Today is all about dairy. So the first, Cynthia, what is your dip you're gonna make? What's it called?
Mine is, oh my goodness. Sorry.
Oh, she got to read. Sorry.
I was not expecting this. Okay. Ultra creamy cheddar and bacon dip.
All right, does that not sound good? It has cheddar, bacon, cream, and it's gonna be so good. So Cynthia is going to use Greek yogurt, and she's gonna use some softened, this has been sitting out for like about 40 minutes. It's supposed to be room temperature softened cream cheese. She's gonna have bacon, which we've already cooked and crumbled, some shredded cheese. She's gonna chop up some chives, and there's gonna be some slivered almonds. She's gonna put all that together to make an amazing dip. So why don't you start doing that?
Okay.
That'd be great. My dip over here is called a sour cream and dill cucumber bites. Well, I'm actually gonna make some cucumber bites. Here's my cucumbers. But I'm gonna make the dip first right now. So I too have had this package of, what is this, cream cheese. It's really, really soft.
What is this?
What is this? It's called cream cheese. And it has been sitting out about the same amount of time, like I had said the other package was, so that it can be pliable, so you can mix things into it very easily. Then, my recipe calls for the entire block, this entire bar of cream cheese. Cynthia's recipe, yours wanted 1/4 of a cup of cream cheese, which took me a minute. I had to figure it out, right? How much is in a cup? How many ounces? Because on the side of the cream cheese packet, I don't know how many of you have ever what?
I didn't even know I had that.
Oh,
I was already digging in.
on the side of the cream cheese packet, there's ounces, so you can cut. Like I want 2 ounces, 3 ounces, 4 ounces. But I was supposed to give 1/4 cup. So remember, I was like, how many ounces are in a cup?
I think this is a 4th.
You think it's a 4th?
Yeah,
It'll be
I
close
think
enough.
so.
Just over here, use that. That's what you're gonna mash it up with. So hers has 1/4 of a cup of cream cheese in it. Mine has the whole bar. So we've left it out so it can get pliable, like I said, so we can get everything combined. How's your Greek yogurt going over there? It's pretty. Is it pretty close?
Yeah,
You
it
know,
is. I think it's a 4th.
A
This
1/4 of a
whole
cup?
thing, yeah.
Okay, and I'm supposed to put this whole thing in there. So mine is basically taking cream cheese and sour cream and mixing them together with a bunch of herbs. Like it calls for dill weed, onion flakes, celery salt, all of that in here. So I'm just gonna mix these up. Is it mixing pretty easily?
Yeah, it's very soft. The cheese is super soft.
It's as good.
It's easy to mix it.
Just mix it up. This is so easy. If you were gonna go to a party, I can't wait to see how this tastes, but it's basically, this is all dairy. Cream, cheese, and sour cream all mixed together. And then I'm going to add into mine a bunch of herbs. So let's see, I'm going to take, this is an herb mix. I just decided to buy this one because it seemed like it had all the herbs that they were listing. Onion and...
So it's all of it?
Yeah, all that bacon goes in there.
Ooh.
So this is supposed to be a tablespoon. Oh, I forgot my tablespoon. Let me get a spoon out. Cynthia, can I go in here for a spoon? Just a big old tablespoon. You know we don't measure things. Just a good old tablespoon of this herb. It's called onion and herb mix. So I like things to be, we're gonna put that in there. And then it said 1.5 teaspoons of celery salt. I don't think I've ever had celery salt, but
Let's see.
have you?
Celery salt?
Yeah, have you ever had it?
Yeah, I have.
Do you like it?
Half a cup. Is this did you measure it or no?
Yeah, just put
So
all
it's
that
the
cheese
whole
in
thing?
there. Just put the whole cheese. It looks good. Just put it in there.
I wasn't sure if she measured it.
I didn't.
Oh
I measured it by my eyes.
Okay,
Of
I'll just
course.
put a whole lot
Oh my
of
gosh,
cheese
I
in
can
there.
already see all the like spices.
This is really kind of thick.
You gotta maybe you need to add more Greek yogurt.
Well, I put the whole thing in there.
You did?
And, yeah.
Oh,
But I think when I
okay.
put all this cheese in there, it kind of.
We could put in a little sour cream. Oh, it's supposed to be thick. Even in the picture,
Yeah.
it looks pretty thick. And then we're gonna put it in the refrigerator. It's gonna it becomes almost like a cheese ball.
Oh.
Yeah. So I guess it's not really a dip. It's more of like a spread you're making, a cheese
Mm-hmm.
dip spread. So this is how mine has turned out. It looks good. I'm gonna set that over to the side because that is pretty much the dip. I'm done with
Cup
that
of
dip.
slivered.
Then, let's see. We're gonna go on because later in another show, we're gonna show all the finished products of the food, but this dip is gonna go into the cucumbers. They're gonna be called cucumber bites. I'll show you how we do that later. Okay, so moving on to our next dairy item. We are going to make mozzarella sticks. I know many of you have had mozzarella sticks, right? Cynthia, have you ever had mozzarella sticks?
Huh? Oh, I'm
Oh
sorry.
my gosh,
I'm
you are
focused.
just-
I'm focused on this recipe. I never
You're
followed
doing
directions.
great. All you
I'm
need
like, oh
now
my
is
God,
the
it's
chives
pepper.
and you're almost done.
And the pepper.
You just sprinkle it into taste. You'll be fine. She's so specific about the recipe. Okay.
No, I'm not.
So
I just don't know.
we're gonna make mozzarella sticks. Now I know many of you have had them before, or you're like, what's this? What's special about these mozzarella sticks? Well, I found that these mozzarella sticks, the recipe I found, we can make them in an air fryer, which is so much better than
Yeah.
frying them in oil.
So greasy.
Okay, yeah, they can be kind of greasy,
Yeah.
huh? So let's make a few of them. What you do, it's called, basically, it's called an egg wash, or not an egg wash, but what we're gonna do is the first bowl we're gonna have is gonna just have flour in it. It says to measure out the flour. You don't need to measure the flour. You're just gonna pretty much roll your cheese stick right around in that flour. So it's a 3-step process. Here's the flour, right? Okay. Then we're gonna take some panko breadcrumbs right here, our panko breadcrumbs. Let's make sure they're all good. We're gonna take some panko breadcrumbs. Now, this one I might wanna measure. Let me see what it says. Half a cup. All right, that's about half a cup. Don't you think? A little bit more. So you're making a mixture, like what you want to coat your breadsticks with. So they're saying use panko breadcrumbs, some paprika, half a teaspoon. I'll just put some paprika in there. There's my measuring again, Cynthia. And then oregano, which I have right here. It says 2 teaspoons of oregano, so more than that paprika. Let's see. I'm just gonna keep going, shaking in my oregano.
Shake, shake, shake.
Shake, shake, shake. Yep. Look at that. Looks beautiful,
The
Cynthia.
colors.
Just keep plying it away. It's gonna look great. It looks good. That has cheese.
It smells
bacon.
good.
Oh shoot! I kind of lost track of what I was doing there. Oops. Man, you're supposed to put just as much parsley. Oh my God! I forgot the measuring things, but that's okay. You know I don't measure, Cynthia.
Mm-hmm.
Parsley. Basically, you're making a very seasoned panko mixture. Is what when I read this, that's what it looks like. Can I?
I'm gonna sneeze.
Garlic
What do you need?
powder.
Garlic? No, this is pepper.
I need
You
some
need pepper?
garlic. No, I need garlic powder. All of our recipes, I want to add, all of these recipes have salt listed as an ingredient. But Cynthia and I do not put salt because we both think that that should be for your taste. You know, unless sometimes when you bake cookies, if it's something in the baking process that the salt might be needed, but when it's just for flavoring and stuff, that's for you to decide how much salt should be in your
Want me to
diet.
peel?
Yes, can you open those up for me? So, let me move
How
this
many
so
you wanna
y'all can
do?
see. We are gonna do 6.
Okay.
So, here's my flour. Then I've made a mess, no. Then I have made my panko seasoning.
Mix.
I'm going to mix that up. That's my panko seasoning with all my seasonings and the panko breadcrumbs and everything. Oh, it looks good. It looks very paprika. These might be spicy cheese sticks. Who knows? we'll see what happens, right? So the next step is to beat an egg, right? And this is in this, like it's a divided dish. So don't think the egg just went in those pancos. It didn't. It's a divided dish. You, what would you call it? Whisk up the egg. So the first step is going to be to put the cheese stick into the flour. Then we're gonna dip it. We go in the flour, to the egg, to the panko, onto the baking sheet, okay? So Cynthia, I know I asked you to take 6 of them out, right? Which is perfect because you cut them in half. That's a pretty big cheese stick. So if you use 6 of them, you're actually making a dozen cheese sticks. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, and this will be our baking sheet. Then, when we are done getting the breading and everything on top of these cheese sticks, you then, it says, you freeze them. You cover and freeze them for 1 hour.
Okay.
And then you heat up your air fryer for 400 degrees, and then you will cook them. You spray the cooking basket with this cooking spray, and you put several of them in the basket at a time in an even layer, and you cook them for 3 to 4 minutes. Then you flip them over and you cook them for another 3 to 4 minutes, and then you serve them with marinara sauce. But the reason they're making that you freeze them for an hour is so that the cheese gets hard, and that the coating, like watch. So can you cut those in half for me? Just,
okay.
And we'll just do that. So give me one, and so the freezing is gonna make it hard, make all that stuff stick on there. Like when you drop it into a frying basket, the frying basket, you know, gonna.
Oh,
so
I see.
so look, we roll it around in the flour.
And I was just gonna ask, how come you freeze them?
See, I found out. No. So I've rolled my cheese around in the flour. Now you put it in the egg wash. So it's kind of like that flour that is underneath that egg. And you put that panko on top of it. See, you roll it around in the panko. See all that staying on there? Oh, I think I need a little bit more egg right there. That part didn't take. All right, so there's one cheese stick. So let's do one more, or a couple more.
Here, let me
You
show
want-
them. I'm gonna show them what it looks like.
Okay. It's kind of cool. It's an alternative to not frying the cheese,
there it
which I
is.
kind of like. You don't have it. This is definitely a messy job, but a fun job, I think. I like to cook. All of these, if you think about it, are pretty easy peasy, Cynthia. What do you think?
Yeah. I
Yeah?
guess,
Was
yeah.
it easy peasy?
If you're doing one thing only, if you got 3 things going on, I'm like all over the place.
So, we'll cook these up in the air fryer, right? You showed everybody what they look
Yep.
like? So that egg wash, you want to make sure that egg gets all over that flour, because the egg wash is what keeps that wet egg is what the panko is sticking to, which is nice, so that it comes out looking like that. They look like little mozzarella sticks that haven't been cooked yet, huh? But it is kind of messy on the fingers. I would definitely have to say. So, you can see our final products, all of this, served at our happy hour,
Ooh,
right?
happy hour.
Oh my gosh! I didn't put it in the flour first. I put it in the egg first. Huh? Well, it's gonna get a double egg wash.
Yeah.
So I put it in the flour. You do flour, egg, panko. There we go. See? Easy peasy.
Yeah.
So you excited to taste it later?
Yes. Who doesn't
Yes.
love cheese?
Melted cheese on that. So, all right. Well, I'm making a mess, and we'll see you at happy hour, right?
So if you liked our videos, please subscribe to our YouTube channel
Yes.
and like, and we'll see you at our next video. Bye-bye.
Bye.